Bitcoin, we have the halving, just 100 days less than that. Have you decided if buying Bitcoin or not? You want to know the last information about the crypto world? Yes, then smash that like button because it's time for crypto news, fun on the right crypto to the max. In previous videos, you have to watch them all. We told you about some fiascos we might have in the crypto world. We told you about those truths that nobody is going to tell you about. Like, for example, what happened with the ETF in the past and why we believe that we might be even entering a new crypto winter. Also, we told you about the good side of that coin, maybe comparing Bitcoin with the moment we had an ETF approval for gold. So, yes, we have good news, we have bad news. You have to watch all those videos. Also, this one with the uncomfortable truth, because we told you there about Cohen's theory and what happened with the Fed and the rises or the cut of those rates that we might be having them in the next couple of months. And if we do so, we might go down 71%. Those are the narratives. We have to wait till 31st of January in order to know what Jerome Powell and its friends is going to do. And we told you an extra narrative about some crosses with the EMA. So watch those videos. We have good news, bad news. We've been working with the comparison with gold, with the comparison with the futures of the ETF, and so on and so forth. And today we go a step farther, as we always do here on Fun on the Right. And we are going to tell you not if we are following this path of 2015, 16, 17, but why this time might be different, because we have the halving. Just 100 a day, 101 days, or less than that, depending on the average. If we go 10 minutes per Bitcoin, is 97 days today. So how is this going to be different, especially that the moment we had in 2017, those ETFs, and then we started the crypto winter? Well, consider that some experts believe that we might have a squeeze because of the demand of Bitcoin and Bitcoin being more and more scarce with time. Epoch 1, we had 50 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. In the Epoch 2, we had 25 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. We are far away from Epoch 3 with 12.5, and we are in the end of this epoch, Epoch 4, 6.25. So now we are entering the fifth era for Bitcoin, the fifth epoch. That's 3.125 Bitcoin coming into the market every 10 minutes. And beware of E6, because it's going to be 1.56. Crazy stuff. We'll have a lot of halvings in the way till 2100 and something. But again, this might be a scarce situation for Bitcoin, and that's why we believe this might be a different moment in history for Bitcoin and for price action. So if we compare that moment, 2017, with the futures of the CME, etc., we had a 17 months bull market. And right now we just had a 13 months bull market. So a shorter one if we are about to start going down, something you have to consider. Remember, I'm not expert. This is not financial advice. I have no idea whatsoever what's going to happen with Bitcoin. Do not trade with my opinions. Those are just opinions like yours. But any case, you can see there's a huge difference here. Maybe you believe we need to go 17 candles then to start another crypto winter. Also here we had more than 17 candles when we started the crypto winter. So also the idea is that we had a halving those 17 months away from the moment of the decision. And in this case, the halving was long time ago. Actually, it is just like a couple of months away. we might have it on March of April 2024. So situation there is very different. And if you consider here the Roth chart with fan on the right in trading view, you can see that from the moment of the halving, we went up, and we went up the last 3 times. So why was it going to be different in this occasion? So let's take all those charts with the ghost pattern, and here you have with my crazy charts fan on the right. Remember to smash the like button if you appreciate these crazy ideas that you won't listen to in any other crypto YouTuber, and you know that maybe they are smarter, maybe they are more handsome, but you have not these crazy charts. So give me some sugar, give me some love, of course. And here you have the yellow for the first moment of trading of Bitcoin till the first halving. Then on orange, we have the second epoch. And in the blue, we have the third one. And you can see that since the moment of the third halving, we went up as we did the last 2 times. We can't compare with the first moment because we had no data about Bitcoin at that moment. And you can see the similarities and how this builds the narrative of those cycles of 4 years. Well, what about the part we are right now? Well, you can see some differences in the second part of the halving because different events in the world, like for example, COVID here. But in any case, you can see that, for instance, it was over in the second of these epochs, the first halving from the first to the second. And it was still time to go if we are following the path from second to third. The idea is that from the first to the second, we have 1,319 days, and from the second to the third, we had 1,402 days. We'll see about what's going to happen right now. If we do the same thing as we did in the first one, between the first and the second, it should be over 21st December 2023. But we are not. So maybe we're following the 1,402 days, and that would be 13th March 2024, which is my Santo, I don't know how to call that in English, Saint Rodri's Day for the halving. That would be so great. We will celebrate that. Any case, we're going to dig deeper into this data as I expect you to be willing to know this information. Well, you can see here with this zoom in the monthly chart, if we follow the first path, it's going to be down and down. But if we follow the first moments before the first halving and between the second to the third, we are going to keep on going higher. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? And here we have all those scenarios with TradingView that we can compare in just a side C. So you can see here first halving, and you can see this is a weekly chart for all of these charts. So in the first moment, we went weeks up, then flat, then crazy up. In the second one, we went up, but we went down at time of the halving and then up again. In the third one, we went crazy because of the COVID, but it was down and then up, and that was it. So what do you think is going to happen right now? Remember also that we told you about this Fibonacci retracement from Titan of Crypto, the 78.6%. We are going to use this chart 4 months, 2 months, 12 months, 7 months to consider what might happen in this occasion. So if we go to the first halving, you will see, just give me 1 second in order to find it because I just lost track of this information. You have there the first epoch. You have here from the first halving to the second. Let's go there. We're almost there. Here we go. And then I'm going to use here with TradingView the third time. And this is going to be, well, the moment between the second and the third. And here the situation we have right now. So you can see from that Fibonacci retracement from the top, mostly that we had before the halving, we went down with 100 days, 56%. Here, we went down 30% in just 21 days. And here in 87 days, we went down 63 days. So in the period we are right now, this is what can happen. If you want, you can pause the video, bookmark it for later, so you can see if this comes true and which scenario is the one that is going to happen. You can also leave a comment below in the comment section, and then we'll see in the future who was right and who was wrong. Here, I have another chart with the same information, but we are going to consider just the moment, this 100 days here, and the 56% drop. But what happened, not with the drop, but with the 100 days that we are now up for that halving, or until the halving comes. So you can see the first time we went down that 56%. In the second time, we were going up. We were going up for that 100 days with a couple of bad moments. So this is something that we might have here too. And then again, it was just 21 days when we went down that 30%. And what happened the third time? Well, the third time you can see here with that 100 days, we had the COVID pandemic situation. We went down 63%. So yeah, these are things that might happen. And now, if I'm not in the picture, you can see that if we follow the 30% drop, we might go to $35,000, $34,000. That's in our cards. Also, we might go to 21,000, 20,000 if we have a drop of 56%. We will do our homework with the CME gaps, or we might even go to $18 and have this drop of 63%. The idea there is that all the gaps would be filled. That would be a good thing, but who's going to watch all this crypto news with this bad news? The idea right now is that Bitcoin is going up, but I believe we might find resistance in this moving average, or even in these lines that we draw. We'll see about that. Dollar is going up, crazy up. That's not good for crypto or stock market. And maybe we'll see in next videos, we will tell you about disasters. Consider also we have those CME gaps, and I told you in the previous video that we might go up in order to close the last one we had and then keep on going lower. The idea right now as we record the video is that we are not just up enough in order to close the gap. So I believe we will still keep on going up a little bit because it's not closed. I think we will go to 43,400, something like that, and then we will start going down. I told you yesterday you have to watch all the videos, of course. And more information today, you have to consider from the Scalping Pro here that after every upward move for Bitcoin, we've observed a pullback till 0.618 level before another leg up. So far, this has been one of the longest legs with the price going up by 96%. The idea, assuming that 48,800 was the local swing high, and if we witness a similar pullback till 0.618 on the swing, it would put us around 35,000, which is a 28 correction. Crazy one. Do you think this is something possible? I do believe. I believe in Bitcoin going down because of the strength of gravity. That's all we need. And also we have other variables to consider, and that will be in next crypto news. What's them all? But spoiler alert, I'm gonna tell you in the next video about election years and how that affects. So we have more narratives, not just the gold ETF, not the futures for the Bitcoin, also the halving, and then the election. As you can see, a lot of variables out there in order to consider price of Bitcoin. And we will tell you also what about Ethereum and the altcoins with these narratives, how these narratives will affect not just Bitcoin, but also Ethereum and the altcoins. So watch all these videos. The market trying to be in the green right now, but I believe this is a trap just for filling that gap. You can see here the most important ones. And you can see that we are back to grid after a neutral day. But I believe we will be neutral to fear in the next couple of hours or days. If you want to know about the DeFi ecosystem, you need to use dextools.io, our sponsors. You have the link in the description below. And did you know that they just improved and redesigned the user area? Well, that's a very important thing. Here is that dashboard. You have there your positions, your favorites, your alerts, and your wallets. And remember that if you want to access those possibilities, those new features, you need 1,000 tokens DEX. I'm gonna tell you about this token right now. And again, you'll have your positions there, your favorites, and your wallets. Also, you'll have some alerts, so you won't miss anything that you want, and you have a portfolio that you are tracking properly. About DEX, well, here you have the chart. Remember that sometimes DEX is the first to go up, and then the rest of the altcoins. We told you about this in previous videos. Just a crazy idea I have. Do not use it for trading. But in any case, you can see in this weekly chart that we are following this upside trend, and we might break this line at some point, maybe creating a cup and handle that will bring us to, who knows, like $6-7 per DEX. That's a possibility. So maybe it's a good idea having right now those 1,000 DEX tokens. What do you think about that? And if you want to make money, well, you have that tool, Dex.io, dextools.io, but also you have Run App, another friends from Fran on the right, 6% annually you can make in the APY. Remember, you have till 29 February for doubling your deposits, the earnings you make with those deposits, and also for this 6% with the hybrid mode. I just got an email from RAND, and they are so happy with some data that I want to share with you right now here. The idea is that 2023 was a very good day, and they had more than 40,000 users and 2,500 R&D holders. Also, more than 6.5 million euros in deposits, and the distribution of more than 100,000 euros in benefits through the accounts earned and price. Some good stuff from 2023. They got a license from Spanish bank. Also, they launched the Earn account. Also, they implemented account transfers. They introduced us to Rand Pro and the token R&D. And they created the reward center and the contributor program. Also got some strategic partners for your crypto safety. So congratulations to Rand. If you are not there, you have a link in the description below. Remember to use it in order to have, or maybe this QR, in order to have some advantages. And now also consider that, yes, you have in the last button here the possibility of inviting other friends and making more money. You can see the 53 euros I'm up since we started working with Randap. And what about all those profits and benefits? Well, you will need a portfolio tracker. Coin tracking is the one I use. 10% discount if you use the link in the description below. Maybe you want a free account, but in the future you might need a paid account. So use it now and you'll have in the future the 10% if you don't want to pay it right now. I absolutely do, because I have a lot of transactions. What about Ethereum, my friends? Maybe we are going to break this line, and this is for the good. Well, we'll see about this in the next crypto news. But the narratives are going to turn into Ethereum no matter the price. Remember, we are just 4 months away for the possibility of having an Ethereum spot ETF in United States. And about ETFs, well, consider that maybe the market is not moving. Banks and stock market closed today, but the spot Bitcoin ETF not trading, and Bitcoin is. So again, one important difference between the ETF and Bitcoin itself. Maybe you prefer Bitcoin itself, of course. And also, what about Bitwise with this new spot Bitcoin ETF advertisement? This is not the best one, but in any case, it represents the war I say we have for marketing with those ETFs. And the last good information for today is that X received money transmitter license for payment services in Utah and in the future in the world. And then they might have crypto, Bitcoin, Dogecoin on X. And that will be another very interesting narrative probably for 2024. Are you using the best browser? Brave browser. We told you about this long time ago. This is not referral link. There's no referral program for Brave anymore. But I recommend it still because I believe it's the best browser. I've been using it for 6-7 years now. And as we have a new thumbnail for it, well, I will recommend it for you again. The thing is that Tani has just changed the website. Congratulations. I just love it. Now it feels like a YouTube channel, but it's a website. So you can go there and you'll see the last crypto news in English, also the last program for AI news, and some other things that we are working on right now, like books that we recommend, or Bitcoin and blockchain if you are a beginner. If you are a beginner, click there. You have 4 videos waiting there for you for free. This is not a paid course like you have out there. This is for free. Everything is free in Fun on the Right. The videos in AI also, go there and watch them all. And now for the humor part of the show. Maybe aliens are out there, but they are using a plane like this. Maybe so. What about this guy trying to make Bitcoin go higher, like just blowing the candles? So funny stuff. Funny that we want to go to the new all-time high, but even though we try, it's not easy. And right now we are failing, of course. But one day we might be there. Why not? And what about this guy? Do you prefer Bitcoin or do you prefer Ethereum right now? Well, let me smell it. This smells good. Okay, that's a Bitcoin. This is Ethereum. Well, right now the cat believes that Ethereum is a best choice right now for the foreseeable future. And what about this guy just wants to chill as we do? Remember, it's not all about the money. Leave me alone. I want my massage. I want some love. I don't care about Bitcoin. Well, if you do care about Bitcoin and you want to learn more, watch one of these 2 videos. We are researching already for the next video here in CryptoNews Fun on the Right. Health, money, love, party in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!